Welcome to today's hair clip. Recently I attended a family reunion, and on the way, um, I was excited about the event that was coming up, but I had just gotten a Zoom call from my son Andy and his girlfriend Akane. And on the Zoom call, they shared that they were engaged. Well, at first I was really happy and excited, but then I realized they're getting married soon, and I'm not going to be able to get on an international flight from Portland to Tokyo to head out there for the wedding. And so I was feeling really disappointed. And actually, on the plane on the way to the reunion, I was in tears. So there was like a bit of a disconnect because there's a restrictions on flights these days. So I just wanted to share with you 3 tips of what I did to walk forward in that, to get unstuck. The first thing I did was I realized that I had to make a choice about my attitude. And that attitude was one of, instead of feeling like I'm just really struggling, I can't do this is beyond my control, I had to drop the negativity and avoid expressing that negativity. And out of that place, I could just say, you know what, I'm just going to speak positive things. And then the second thing I needed to do was, on my everyday list, I actually have something called emotional energy focus. And I take a few moments a day, I eddy out, like you would eddy out from a river on a raft, to take a few minutes before you get back into the flow. And I just check in with God and say, where is my emotional uh, focus being distracted? And I found out that I was thinking each day about, I'm missing this wedding that's coming up for my son. Now, I was feeling really, really sad, and understandably so, but I had to take a few minutes each day and say, what's a small step I could take in that direction to be able to connect, to be able to move forward. And so what I ended up doing was I get onto Facebook Messenger with him, and we send messages back and forth to each other. He's been sending me photographs there. That's really helping a lot. And then the third thing I did was I just said, what can I do that's proactive? And so his birthday and her birthday are coming up. Her birthday is on August 17th. His is on August 19th. So I sent them some gifts in the mail. The postage was a lot more than the actual gifts that were inside, but also some cards that he could later put some yen into. So what I did with that was I was proactive in expressing gratitude to God, and then gifting them with something that would encourage them and uplift them with these gifts. And so I just wanted to share with you, if you're feeling stuck because you're on a disconnect with family members, you could do the same thing. Avoid expressing negativity. Take some time out a little bit each day for that emotional energy focus, and bring that to God, and He'll give you some small things you can do to make the connect. And then the third thing is to be proactive and to reach forward with gratitude, and maybe give some kind of a small gift to that person in the way that they can be connected with. And then I'm going to leave you with this. My next step, that I could take it to the next level, is to step forward into Japanese. The language is really hard for me to learn. I don't know the culture of Japan, but I feel like my next steps that I could take would be small steps that could be even taken it further, is to learn some phrases in Japanese, to learn more about the Japanese culture, because I'm about to have a Japanese daughter-in-law, and maybe even Japanese grandchildren. So if you have any tips for me, leave them right here. And I'm just saying thank you for connecting today. And that's today's hair clip. Take care. Lord's blessings to you. Okay.